Assalamualaikum friends. First we have to open a new file path. In this video we are going to learn about these of the following commands. We are going to discuss here one by one. Let's move on the software. First we have to select a plane which you want to sketch and make it to the normal view. And go to the sketch. And first we have to draw the rectangle as a reference. Then click OK, exit the sketch. Then go to the surfaces and select the extruded surface with corresponding to the rectangle. Specify the amount of length for the extrusion and click OK. Here we have a first option is the external surfaces. External surfaces is used to extend the surface by selecting the reference edges of surface. Just select the external surface toolbar. Then we have to specify the edges of surface where we want to extend the surface. Just select any one of the edges as a reference, or you can select a face as a reference to extend the selected surface. You can also specify the amount of distance to be extended. You can select also up to the point or up to the vertex as per your requirement. Now the all surface is extended as per we selected. The next option is trim surface. The trim surface have a major application in the surface modeling, because in the surface modeling we cannot able to use a extrude cut or a revolve cut options. For removing the material in the surface, we must use a trim surface option. We can't able to use a extrude cut like these options. So just select a plane and create a reference surface initially. Go to the spline option and draw the spline. Then exit the sketch. Go to the surfaces and extrude the surface with corresponding to the spline. Specify the amount of length of extrusion as per your requirement. Then click OK. Now we are going to use here trim surfaces. Just select a trim surfaces option to remove the material in surface. You must select a trim type as a mutual. It will be very comfortable and easily create complex shapes. In a first selection tab, you need to select all the surfaces including deleting or non-deleting faces. In a second tab, you must select a remove selection. It means the selected surface in a second tab is deleted or trimmed. Now I just select a corresponding selected surface to remove the material in the surfaces. You can select a highlighted region to be removed. Just click OK. Now the trimmed surface is produced as per your requirement. The second is untrimmed surface. The main use of the untrimmed surface is restore the trimmed option. First we have to select a plane and make it to the normal view. Go to the sketch and draw the rectangle. Then click OK. You have to draw the one more circle here inside the rectangle. Then click OK, exit the sketch. Then go to the surfaces. Then select a corresponding rectangle and a circle. specify the amount of length to be extruded. Then click OK. Again you have to use a planar surface to add the material in the rectangular surface. Now the two surfaces is created. One is circular surface, another is a rectangular surface. Now we have a circular hole in between the two surfaces. So you have to just select the Untrim option to restore the circular hole in between the two surfaces. Now the material is filled in the circular gap. Just click OK in an untrimmed surface. Now the material is filled here. This is a major use of untrimmed surface. Now I am going to just repeat the procedure. Go to the trimmed surface and then I just create a hole here. In a mutual selection I have to select both surfaces, rectangular surface and circular surface, and then in this third tab I am just selecting a circular hole where we want to remove the material. Then click OK. After that I am going to restore the circular hole, so I am using an untrimmed surface. Just select untrimmed surface and select a surface where we want to restore the surface. Now the material is again created here to fill the gap. Now the untrimmed option is completed. Then we are moving to the knit surface. Major use of the knit surface is to close the microns level gap in between the surface. First we have to just create a base part. Just extrude the rectangle for the corresponding amount of length and click OK. Then select the required face and make it to the normal view. Then go to the sketch and draw the arc and make it to the extrude after drawing the arc. Then exit the sketch and extrude the surface. Then click OK. You can also specify the amount of length to be extruded to the surface by the means of selected surface. Then click OK. Now we have a two intersecting surface. One is a rectangular surface, another one is curvature surface. So just you have to trim it partially by using a trimmed surface. Now the both rectangular and a curvature surface is trimmed here. Then we are going to use a knit surface. Now we have a microns level gap in between the curved surface and the rectangular face. So you have to select all faces where we want to close the micron level gaps. Now all the micron level gaps in between the surfaces get closed by using a knit surface. This is the major use of knit surface to close the small amount of gaps. Next we have moved to the thicken option. Thicken option is used to convert the surface into the solid. First we have to open a new file path. Select a plane which you want to sketch and make it to the normal view. And go to sketch. Select a spline and draw it. Then exit the sketch, go to the surface and extrude the surface for required amount of length. Then click OK. Then I am going to use a thicken option. Thicken option is used to convert a surface into the solid. You have to specify the amount of thickness to be added for the surface. Just select a corresponding surface and give the amount of thickness to be added to convert into the solid. Then click OK. Now the surface is converted into solid successfully. After that, you have to select a perpendicular plane and go to the sketch and draw the line. Then exit the sketch, go to the surfaces and select the extruded surface. Then click OK. Now we are going to discuss two more options in the surface modeling. One is thick and cut, another one is cut with surface. You have to just specify the different color for a better visualization. After specifying the required color, then click OK. The next option is thick and cut. Thick and cut is used to cut the solid material with reference to surface. So just select a thick and cut option and select our corresponding surface and specify the amount of gap created in a solid. Then click OK. Now the solid material is cut into the two parts based upon selected surface and distance. The last option is cut with surface. Just select a cut with surface option and select a corresponding surface in the component. Then click OK. You have to specify the amount of flip direction based upon your requirement. Now the solid is cut with corresponding surface. Here the solid cannot split, but one of the solid part is removed with corresponding surface. You can also change the direction and click OK to remove the opposite side of solid. I hope these are the options will be completed in this video. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.